Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video where today we're doing Reasons to be Careful on the Internet Part 2. So, we got another video from the Infographics Show today about the dark web. Now, first of all, I want to start off by saying, you may notice there's no webcam. It's broken. And I don't know when it's coming back. But anyways, we're gonna get to the video and see how good it is. See reasons to be careful on the internet. Alright, and begin.
Hitmen, torture videos, and a yard of human skin.
What?
They're just a few of the things you
Is
can
that
get on
Chica?
the
Oh,
deepest,
that's a
darkest
painting.
enclaves of the internet.
Why did I think
Today we're looking
Chica?
at 10 things you can actually find
Let me
on
turn
the
this down a
dark
little
web. Number 10, passports. We'll start with the light stuff. How would you feel about getting your hands on a new Maltese passport? That's possible on the dark web if you have about 4,000 bucks.
I don't.
Say bonjour to a French passport for 3,000. And a Polish one is a bargain at just 2,500. But these documents are forgeries. The good stuff doesn't come cheap.
What's the good stuff?
100% state-issued passport for the UK was $17,116. The
Wow.
sites usually say something like, these passports came from our corrupt immigration police contacts.
Sounds
But
about
you have to
right.
Take their word for it. And given who you're dealing with, that is not something we recommend.
Exactly what you need, but it's
fake
not gonna-
passports aren't the only thing you can buy on some sites. How about some 80% pure Colombian cocaine?
That's not
Number
good.
9, drugs. Drugs are everywhere on the dark web. It is a veritable candy store for pills, powders, and chemicals that bend your mind. The Global
Great.
Drug Survey said about
Don't
1/4
do drugs,
of British
kids.
people get their fix from the dark web. Only Finland and Norway had higher rates of drug users buying on the dark web at 46% and 30% respectively. It goes like this. You find a marketplace and
Finland
then
and
someone will tell
Norway?
you to
Really?
contact a person through an encrypted messaging service. That person then gets your address and sends the drugs through the post, where your China White or Colombian nose candy is very well concealed in the package. A BBC headline in 2017 asked, "Is your postman delivering drugs?" The answer was yes, he probably is. Users told the BBC they were
That's not a good
99%
thing.
sure their drugs would always arrive.
Is that
It
the
might
mob
be
boss?
illegal, but it is reliable. Let's take a trip to Walmart, the dark web version.
What?
Number 8, dark Walmarts. The
Oh, boy.
authorities like to say the golden age of buying illegal things on the dark web has come to an end.
Sounds
but
untrue.
We beg to differ. It's quite easy to find a one-stop shop for just about anything illegal. 2 guys in the US who went by the usernames of Dope Nugget, Sydney, or Zero Angel made millions of dollars from
Dope
2018
Nugget.
to 2020 with their dark web enterprise they called Empire Market. These guys really were the Walmart of illicit goods. Their marketplace advertised fraud, jewelry,
that
credit
Ronald-
card numbers,
Ronald
software,
McDonald?
malware, counterfeit money, and oxycodone. Their business was worth $430 million by the time they were arrested. In 2024, the Nemesis market was taken down. This was an escrow market with 26,000 listings, selling mostly tech-related stuff, such as compromised data and hacking services and tools. Or if you prefer a more streamlined affair, use one of the auto shop markets where you can get your hands on digital products such as people's login credentials or financial data, and there is little to no contact with the seller. These markets made $1.7 billion in 2023, so no, the golden age is far from over. Okay, time to get
That's what I
down
thought.
with some dark web violence. Number
have we
7,
not-
hitmen. We'll talk about real murder on the dark web later, but for now, let's stick to fake hitmen. These sites keep popping up, even though it is well known they're scams or are run by someone working with the cops. A woman in the U.S.
Surprise.
named Alexis was approached by detectives in 2023 because someone had paid a dark web website $5,770 in Bitcoin.
That's such
to
a
have her
random
kidnapped
number.
and murdered. This is known as murder for hire. There are plenty of buyers on the dark web, but it seems they are usually the victim of a scam or a trap. In 2024, the Department of Homeland Security reported that a 42-year-old woman in Queens, New York offered cryptocurrency, cash, and even sexual favors to someone on one of these sites to have her ex-partner's new wife and her daughter killed. She paid $5,000 in Bitcoin and another $5,000 in cash, but the website was a total scam. The Azerbaijani Eagles Killer for Hire website didn't really
come on.
Bailey murder people for $5,000, and the Slayer's Hitman site didn't really torture people to death for $50,000. Annoyed that people are besmirching their good name, hitmen now provide video proof of services with timestamps to showcase their work, which is nice of them. So we've looked
Yeah,
at
real
taking
nice.
someone's entire life, but can you just get a piece of them on the dark web?
What?
Number 6, organs.
Oh boy,
Even
I
though
know where
it
this
sounds
is
like
going.
something from a Hollywood horror movie, illegal organ trafficking is real. Kidneys are in high demand, and so are livers and corneas. Some of the emerging markets are for human embryos, eggs, and skin. Yes, you
Oh,
heard
boy.
us, skin.
Yeah.
Most of the skin on the dark web comes from Nepal. Well, at least that's according to an investigation in 2017, which said Nepali women were selling 20 inches of skin from their back,
What?
which went through various sketchy people
That is
until it was eventually
disgusting.
used for penis and breast enlargements in wealthy nations. There have also been cases of someone in a foreign country getting sick, and after being helped out by seemingly friendly locals, they've woken up from a deep sleep with a missing organ. In 2023, a Nigerian man went to England for what he was told was a great work opportunity, and after he met a man, he woke up minus a kidney. Illegal organ trafficking is thought to generate $840 million to $1.7 billion a year, with about 10,000 kidneys sold every year. Again, it's not easy to find a seller when you're looking through the dark web, but if you know where to look, a kidney could be yours. But organs
Why do I
aren't
need
the
a
only thing
kidney?
you can buy. Number 5, animals.
Aw.
If you want to buy an exotic animal, look no further than the dark web. Not long back, a website calling itself Dark Jungle bragged that it was
That's
the dark web's
good naming.
premier classified site for exotic pets. You can also find websites that explain how you can clip your dog's ears, an illegal
But-
practice. Even worse, on other sites, people who breed or buy dogs for fighting exchange information on what drugs you can feed your dog for its upcoming fight, which is also illegal in most countries. People are strange, but are robots even
kidding.
stranger? Number 4, AI. We've all seen the reports that AI will take our jobs, but there is one job no one should be doing, including AI.
And I just
Recent
lost the
reports
dog.
state that AI is being used to create illegal sexualized images of all kinds of things, from non-consenting adults to even worse. Of course, AI companies have rules
worse?
against this, but on dark web forums, producers of the material share tips on how to create images that won't get flagged. On one dark web forum with 3,000 members, close to 80% of people in a poll said they had already used or intended to use AI to create such images. It's a bit of a legal gray area, since the images are based on people but don't contain an actual person. All we know is it's wrong. Speaking of which, number 3, torture.
Oh, boy.
People share torture clips on the dark web, and sometimes they sell them to sickos at high prices. In 2021, a TV personality in the US named Josh Duggar was arrested. No doubt all you Americans out there know that story. We won't go into all the details, but on Duggar's computer was a video titled Daisy's Destruction. One of the
That's
agents
not
who
good.
investigated the case said it was one of the worst things he'd ever seen. This video, made by an Australian man named Peter Scully, with the help of 2 women from the Philippines, features them doing horrible things to very young girls, including Daisy.
Ooh.
The video could be bought on the dark web for about $10,000, and obviously people bought it. Unfortunately,
face
even
says
though
it
the
all.
torture rooms called red rooms might be an urban legend, people do share this kind of thing on the dark web. It's not live streamed as the myth goes, but videos of this nature do exist. In 2024, a man in Ohio admitted in court to having shared videos featuring mutilation, torture, and murder, which
How did he
said
get
he
that?
traded on the dark web for other similar materials. All of these images and videos featured kids. When the police got his phone, they found 3,000 images and 900 videos, some of them with victims who were very, very young. Where exactly he was trading his materials, we don't know, but the evidence is that such places exist. Now, for the weirdest story in this video.
How?
Number 2, kidnapping. The
Oh,
Black
boy.
Death group, allegedly from Eastern Europe, would kidnap and photograph young women who were then supposedly auctioned off to wealthy buyers from around the world. In 2017, Lukasz Paweł Herba, a 30-year-old Polish man living in England, lured a 20-year-old British model named Chloe Ayling to a fake photo shoot in Milan, but instead he
Yeah, no.
kidnapped her. Herba said he was affiliated with the Black Death group. Herba had injected Ayling with ketamine, put her in a suitcase, and driven her away in the trunk of a car to a secure
suitcase?
location. Ayling said he tied her up in a room and told her that she was going to be, quote, sold to Arabs,
What?
who would, quote, feed you to tigers when they got bored with you.
What?
The price was 300,000 euros. The UK's National Crime Agency said it had no evidence of such auctions on the dark web, but said people selling sexual services were getting more and more common. But if you care to go searching on the dark web, you can find photos of women tied up with prices below the picture. One site claimed that they could kidnap a specific target for your needs. Are these photos real or are they doctored? Are these women really for sale? It's hard to say, but after what you're about to hear, it'll certainly seem believable. Number 1. Inspiration.
Wait, I
to
thought the
murder.
last one was
In
number 1.
2023,
Oh,
two
no, I guess
15-year-old
not.
kids, a boy and a girl, stabbed a 16-year-old named Brianna Jai 28 times in the head, neck, back, and chest in Warrington, England. The girl was fascinated with American serial killers, and the boy had a thing about knives. The two were said to have sadistic
Well, they're
tendencies,
perfect for each
especially
other.
the girl. She admitted in court to having dark fantasies about killing people. The two had drawn up a 4-person kill list, but only got as far as Jai. The investigator said the girl had downloaded the Tor browser to visit the dark web, and for a few months she had watched torture and murder videos of real people. Before the murder, she sent the boy a message saying, "I love watching torture vids, real ones on the dark web." She said she had found an actual red room where people were tortured and killed live for a paying audience. Was she making it up to impress the boy? When you consider the site Dark Scandals,
Doubt it.
owned by 2 Dutchmen, sold 2,000 nasty videos of horror that were not fake, making $2 million in the process, it's evident that darkness is real. They were arrested in 2020, and their utterly obscene website was taken down. But if there is one thing we've learned about the dark web, when one site goes, another takes its place. Now you need to watch This Is...
So the dark web basically operates like Hydra from Marvel. So anyways, yeah, that was, so I went looking on the dark web sites and found this. So yeah, that ain't good. Alright, so we're going to do one more, and then we're going to wrap it up. Alright, so yeah, so you can obviously tell, dark web, not a good place. So I have to tell you all, do not ever go on the dark web. I didn't do it. I shouldn't have said that because now I sound guilty. Do not go on the dark web. Be careful what you do on the internet. Maria's web, the scariest part of the internet. So, we're going to watch this one, and then...
With a depth of approximately 7 miles, the Marianas Trench is the deepest oceanic trench in the world. So much remains unknown about it, and scientists are still studying what dwells in its dark depths.
Mariana.
How is this trench related to the high-tech
Not
world of the internet?
Maria.
Well, the deepest part of the internet
Okay, I was
is
reading
named
that
after
wrong,
it.
sorry.
In the past few years, Mariana's Web has captured the interest of everyday computer users and computer experts alike. Today, we will explore the facts and rumors surrounding this mysterious part of the internet in this episode of the Infographics Show, Mariana's Web, the scariest part of the internet.
Is it really the scariest part of the internet, though?
Because of an iceberg infographic that...
Is it really the scariest part of the internet, though? Because we've already seen some scary parts of the internet.
Part of the internet. Mariana's Web became widely known because of an iceberg infographic that spread across the internet.
Are you the infographic that did it? Because you're the Infographics Show, and I've heard you using the iceberg theory, but that doesn't mean you created it, so...
This infographic divides the internet into different levels, ranging from level 0, or the common web that most of us are familiar with, to several other hidden levels. Mariana's Web is identified as level 5, the most hidden level of the internet, but the infographic does not list examples of what is in Mariana's Web as it does for the other levels. Instead, there is a cryptic one-line message with offensive language that is not worth repeating. The presence of Mariana's Web on this iceberg infographic seems to be the only fact about it that can be verified. The dubious infographic further hints at a major problem that you face when you try to learn more about Mariana's Web. Most of what is known about it is based on rumors. Some of the rumors are scary, and some of them are not. Here are some of the prevailing ones. Rumor number 1. Mariana's Web is deeper and darker than the dark web. To understand
How does
this
that
rumor,
work?
you have to understand what the dark web is. The dark web is a small subsection of the deep web, which is a part of the internet that is hidden from public view. Websites on the deep web and the dark web are part of an encrypted network, so they cannot be found with commercial search engines such as Google or Bing. They also cannot be viewed with common browsers like Mozilla Firefox and Google Chrome. You need a special browser such as Tor to access websites on the deep web and the dark web, and Tor allows you to view them anonymously. Recently, the dark web has gained media attention as the home of shady, nefarious websites such as the notorious Silk Road black market site that was shut down by the FBI in 2013. The dark web's bad reputation has led people to jump to conclusions about Mariana's Web. If the dark web attracts
What's he
contract
looking at?
killers, drug
Why is
dealers,
his mustache
and worse,
moving?
what
Why isn't the
horrors
clock
does
moving?
Mariana's
What's
Web
going on
contain
out there?
that is even deeper than the dark web? Several possibilities appear in other rumors. Rumor number 2. An artificial intelligence system exists in Mariana's Web. Move over, Hal. In 2001: A Space Odyssey, there's a new AI system in town, and she lives in Mariana's Web. There is even a possibility that Mariana's Web is the AI. She is bigger and more powerful than Hal, and supposedly monitors and controls information on the entire internet. Just wait until she becomes sentient. Hello, Skynet. Rumor number 3. It contains some of humankind's darkest secrets. This rumor presents the possibility that Mariana's Web is a digital library of X-Files. Are you a historian looking for some obscure facts?
So there's going to be stuff about aliens in there?
The Vatican secret archives are supposedly in there. Do you want to find out where
the Vatican archives?
Its location is supposedly in there. Do you want to read up on that Russian spy that lived next door to you 10 years ago? An intelligence agency archive database is supposedly in there. Getting into Mariana's Web is not easy, however, which we will discuss in the next rumor. Rumor number 4, it is the most inaccessible part of the internet. You can use Tor to visit Mariana's Web. Accessing Mariana's Web is more complicated than that. According to this rumor, you must calculate a complex algorithm called the polymeric falsigoal derivation. There is some doubt that this complex algorithm called the polymeric falsigoal. According to this rumor, you must calculate a complex algorithm called the polymeric falsigoal derivation. There is some doubt that this algorithm is actually real, and you may be stuck with the impossible task of computing something that does not exist. In addition, you can't make this calculation on just any computer. You need a quantum computer, which is new technology that is not widely available to the public. There is a good reason for this lack of public availability. Currently, quantum computers need some extreme conditions to function properly. For instance, the processor of a D-Wave 2000Q quantum computer can run only in a high vacuum environment. The pressure of this vacuum must be 10 billion times lower than the Earth's atmosphere, according to one source. Unless your home includes a climate-controlled room that can maintain environmental conditions reminiscent of outer space, you're out of luck. Because of their special requirements, quantum computers are owned mainly by government entities. This means that a few select people working for these government entities are probably the only ones who have access to Mariana's Web. They can access it, that is, if it actually exists, which leads us to our next rumor. Rumor number 5. Mariana's Web is a purposely fabricated invention. This rumor sounds like something from a techno-thriller movie. Under the cover of anonymity, some hackers claim that they invented Mariana's Web because they were being blackmailed by the FBI. The FBI needed them to create a distraction that would take attention away from its shutdowns of various black markets on the dark web. Since these claims are anecdotal information,
why is the light moving like that?
We cannot say with certainty that they are true. What we can say with certainty is that Mariana's Web remains a strange, unsolved internet mystery. Much has been written about it, but few people, or perhaps none, have actually seen it. There is no concrete evidence that clearly proves or disproves its existence, and depending on which rumors you believe, it may be the most or least scary part of the internet. Do you think Mariana's Web is real? Let us know in the comments. Also, be sure to check out our other video called...
Okay, so yeah, seems like the Mariana's Web either one does not exist or it's the government using it against us. So, anyways, if you guys want to see the original video where I'm not interrupting and saying boring stuff, you can go to the Infographics Show and check out the original video, or either one of these two. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, you don't have to. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you smash that notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of the series. And ask a parent's permission first, and if they say no, simply leave a comment. And if they still say no, just keep watching the videos. And if they still say no, just remember us. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.